Delaware is an equitable distribution state governed by the Delaware Code's marital property provisions. Delaware courts divide marital property equitably without consideration of marital fault, using a multi-factor analysis that emphasizes each party's contributions and circumstances. Delaware's marital property definition: property acquired during the marriage is marital property subject to equitable division. Property owned before the marriage, inherited property, and gifts from third parties are separate property not subject to division, unless they have been commingled with marital assets in a way that makes separation impractical. For creditors pursuing Delaware debtors, the standard equitable distribution analysis applies. One spouse's individual debt does not automatically create liability for the other. Delaware's necessaries doctrine may impose joint liability for certain essential expenses, medical care in particular, but does not extend to general consumer debt. Two, Delaware has a unique 15-year provision. For long marriages, the division of property may particularly consider the disadvantaged spouse's needs, and the marital home may receive special treatment when minor children are involved. Delaware's homestead exemption is modest. The state does not have a traditional homestead exemption statute. Debtors may exempt only $125,000 of home equity under Delaware's general property exemption provisions. And this exemption is not unlimited, making real estate with equity above this threshold accessible to creditors. Tenancy by the entirety. Delaware recognizes tenancy by the entirety for married couples, protecting jointly held real property from the individual creditors of either spouse. A creditor with a judgment against only one spouse cannot execute on property held as tenancy by the entirety. Wage garnishment in Delaware. Delaware follows the Federal Consumer Credit Protection Act limits for wage garnishment. Delaware does not provide additional state law wage exemptions beyond federal minimums for most consumer debts. People Locator skip tracing provides Delaware debtor investigation, asset identification, and enforcement support. Visit peoplelocatorsskiptracing.com to place your order.